We are live. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 seconds left in the first round. An exciting matchup here between two stalwart finishers, Drew Dober and Michael Johnson. Also two guys that have been around a long time. A lot of times the UFC likes to set the fighters up, the older fighters, the veterans up against young and upcomers, and a lot of times they break our hearts. Not tonight. I mean, somebody's heart might get broken, but one of these old dudes is gonna win.
Fire up the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Once the fights are underway, live betting lets
love it or hate it, but is that also a commentary on the state of the UFC? I know a lot of us have talked about this week on the Facebook chat. I've talked about it in conversations with people on the phone, not just this week, this entire year. What is the direction of the UFC right now? Will Paramount actually be good for UFC fans? I mean, we don't have pay-per-views, but Ariel Helwani recently questioned whether the UFC could put together big fights anymore. Well, you got to have big fighters. You got to give us fighters that we care about. You got to have stories. And tonight, we're going to go back in time to maybe a different time, to a different place, when MMA was on top of the world and two bad mofos were finishing fights for our pleasure, and we love them both, and that's Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway coming at us in a rematch in the main event tonight. Good combination there from Drew Dober to start out the second. All right, I've seen some of you already in the chat. Thank you for that. Hey, 10 watching, 4:20 left in the second. And Rick Chaos re-upping as a top contender. Oh, that was a fake clap. I'm sorry. 12 months. And the first super chat of the night. Thank you, Rick Chaos. Been here forever. I know he's been a premium member for longer than that, too. I think YouTube had like a freeze on memberships or some crap for a while. So it screwed up people's totals. But 12 months. 12 months in a row. Thank you, Rick Chaos. Good right hand there from Michael Johnson. Oh, and a big shot from Dober, left hand at the top. It is all over. Drew Dober finishes Michael Johnson in the second round. Wow. Wow. Drew Dober pushing 40, showing he's still got it. Damn. All right, let's watch the replay on that. There is the left hook. Oh, that was all it was. It was the left hook. Michael Johnson's head bounces off the canvas. He launches a big left hook. Oh, man, that is a smashing blow. That's a walk-off knockout. He was stiff. He was stiff. For anybody that thought that that was maybe a quick stoppage from Kerry Hatley, go back and watch the replay. You can see his eyes closed. He's out. His head bounces off the canvas, temporarily waking him back up. Wow. That was an incredible knockout.
Drew Dober, 15th UFC win.
We might not be on pay-per-view, but that was a pay-per-view quality shot. Damn. Let's go to the chat. LFG fights a friend's family. What's up, Drunken Charge? MJ looking good early, says Wyatt. Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't end well. Sometimes that's the way it goes. That Garbrandt fight was crazy. 3 low blows in round 3. Jesus. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. 3 low blows in 1 round. I'm guessing one of them was a retaliatory. It's crazy. Cody was thrown up into a bucket. Damn. What's up, Torrin Brown in the house? What's up, my man? So that's the first time also that someone got 2 points deducted in a UFC fight. Oh, Jesus. Whole white house card announced this fight. Oh, after this fight. Yeah. Excuse me. Minute 53 of the second round.
Set him up with the right, drop the left on him. How happy are you tonight? I'm extremely happy, but much love goes to Michael Johnson and his team. I've been watching him for a long time. I've been such a fan of him. I was scared shitless coming in here. Man, that jab, that first round was beautiful, but we found a way to win. You did, and let's take a look at how you found that way to win. Look up at the big screen, and you can see the handiwork here. You throw the right, and then the left hook is perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, all it is accuracy. You know, I have that punching power as a gift, but now we gotta be intelligent and accurate in our punches, and it took me 2 rounds to find it. You found it. Congratulations, sir. Spectacular result. Look forward to seeing you in here again. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Dober. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Dober.
That is incredible, and to get a knockout over Michael Johnson, even at the end of your career, Michael Johnson's towards the end of his career. Listen. Michael Johnson comes in here ready to fight. He might not be a guy that fights 3-4 times a year. He might not be 25, 30 years old anymore. Yeah, he's 40. This guy comes in there as a world beater in every fight. He looks good. He prepares properly. Beating Michael Johnson, even pushing 40.
With us, our stage manager, Matt, who likes that Detroit hat. The UFC
is quite the accomplishment, quite the add-on to his resume. Gene Silva in the crowd. Mario Lopez. And I swear, I used to watch Saved by the Bell as a kid. Everybody my age did. I know they did. I used to have the Zach Morris. I'll admit it now. I used to do the Zach Morris. I would have his hairstyle. I would wear the shirts. I had the white Converses. And it got me a little bit of attention from the ladies. I don't know how else I would have gotten it. So thank you. Thank you, Zach, for that. But Mario Lopez, he looks 10 years younger than me. And I was a kid watching the damn show. So I don't understand what he's doing over there. Torn, what's happening? What's up, Wyatt? What's up, Billy? After this fight or post-fight press conference? If we don't get GSP versus Conor at 170, I'll be disappointed. Don't disappoint me, UFC. Well, it has been kind of a year for disappointments, hasn't it been? A couple of years. We need a rebound. We need the UFC to come back. Get it together. So who was the fighter that dropped out of the UFC card fight last night? Anyone know? I didn't even know that. I know there's fighters that have refused to fight there. UFC returns to Miami. That's the next one. I didn't realize. That's right. Torn says, I got Oliveira. I got Max. Robert, everyone counting out Charles. Holy Christ. What? Who did you guys have winning this fight? I had Dober winning. Johnson got smoked. Right, breaking news. Michael Johnson signs a BKFC. Yeah, that's about right, huh? I hope that's not the way he goes out. I hope that's not the way he goes out. You want to go out the way that a guy like Michael Chiesa is going out. Oh, are we getting a drop? Are they dropping some names here? I think it's here, guys. It's here. This is it. This is it. June 14th, 2026. They're dropping the card right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce at this time the headliners of UFC Freedom 250 at the White House will be the lightweight champion Ilia Topuria defending against that man, your favorite.
There you are, guys. There is your main event. Ilia Topuria versus the highlight, Justin Gaethje.
June 14th on the White
It
House
is official.
And now we are going to show you a look at the rest of the main card, all going down to celebrate the United States of America.
All right, we are all here to see this together. Ilia Topuria versus Gaethje. Alex Pereira taking on Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight championship. Sugar Sean O'Malley taking on Ayman Zahabi. Mauricio Huffy versus Michael Chandler. Bo Nickel taking on Kyle Dawkins, and Diego Lopez takes on Steve Garcia.
I knew it. I knew that Alex Pereira wasn't giving
Another top-heavy card.
for the interim title, and then Sean O'Malley.
But
I talked to Sean O'Malley yesterday. He didn't tell me nothing. I was in his face. I'm going to the White House.
okay, Sean O'Malley and Ayman Zahabi. I'm glad to see Sean O'Malley there. Ayman Zahabi, I mean, he's been climbing quickly. I don't know that he's there with a Sean O'Malley type. Mauricio Huffy and Michael Chandler. Not only is that a great fight, that is one of those great put-over fights. Because if Mauricio Huffy, Michael Chandler has become that guy that puts you over. It's not quite a gatekeeper. It's a step up from a gatekeeper. It's the guy that you're in the UFC. You're a good fighter. It's okay. Are you it? Are you one of those guys that's probably going to fight for a title next soon? Like these top three guys. Can you beat Michael Chandler?
Here where we have these guys like Pereira, who had the opportunity to become a three-weight champion, and Ilia Topuria is one of those guys too. But right now, the timing is right for him and Justin Gaethje, and should be explosive.
Justin deserves it. He earned it. He looked sensational in the Paddy Pimblett fight. And Ilia Topuria is a once-in-a-generational talent. Those two at the White House should be insane. And of course, Alex Pereira, who has just been a freak of nature. I mean, the guy starts off his career at 185 pounds, wins the world title there, goes up to 205, destroys everybody there, and has decided he doesn't want to fight there anymore. He wants to be a heavyweight champion. He wants to be a three-division champion. He has the opportunity for the interim title at the White House.
Absolutely, and, you know, moving up and taking on a guy like Cyril Gane, the way that these two strike, it's going to be very, very interesting. And should he win the fight, then we figure out what's going on with Tom Aspinall, and it could be him versus Aspinall.
If he wins the fight. Now, Cyril Gane is an elite world-class striker. He's a huge guy. He's got incredible movement and skill. Very difficult guy to hit. He's never been taken out inside the octagon other than a submission. He's a real threat.
I agree. Listen, I'll say this. This card was a lot more difficult to put together than we anticipated, but we got it done. You know, fight fell out last night. The matchmaking team was literally in the office all night last night working on this thing. It's done. We're ready to roll. Here we come, Washington, D.C.
Well, it's going to be exciting. I can't wait for it to happen. It's going to be crazy to have a fight at the White House. And those two fights, followed by the other fights in the undercard, of course, Ayman Zahabi versus Sugar Sean O'Malley, which is essentially a title fight eliminator. Zahabi has been on a run.
All right. What do we think about this, guys? I definitely have mixed reactions. White House has one undisputed title fight after they said there would be at least 5. Well, Trump said there would at least be at least 5. Let me key you in on something, my Canadian friend. Anytime our president said he's going to do something, don't just take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a 85-foot semi-truck full of salt. Trash, gay card, clown card, Zahabi on the main card of the White House. Bruh. Yeah, that is weird. I want to know how many fighters turned it down. I want to know how many fighters looked at this. And, I mean, the similarities to Roman gladiators fighting in front of a king thousands of years ago are undeniable. And I want to know how many people looked at this and just said, hey, I don't want to be part of that.
Now under Rob's belt in Montreal. For you, where do you feel like we'll see the tangible effects of that work in his performance tonight?
We want to control where the fight's going to go and the pace of the fight. And we want to...
There is Firas Zahabi, of course, the brother of Ayman Zahabi. He is Rob Font's head coach.
Rob is known for that sharp striking that he has. How do you best utilize that tonight?
Firas's brother will be on the White House card fighting Sugar Sean O'Malley. Conor dropped out, I bet, and Dawkins is the replacement. That makes sense. I don't know why anybody thought Conor was going to fight again. I mean, his ego won't let him go in there and get destroyed. But I just don't think he has the mindset to go in there and do this on this level anymore. If there was still a Bellator, could he go in there and win the Bellator championship? Sure. Could he go over to PFL and win the PFL championship? Absolutely. Could he go in there in the UFC and contend with these guys? I don't think so. Mr. Kagan.
Mikey, I just saw the little Raul Rosas in the locker room doing the shadow boxing, right? And when did Bella Ramsey get into the UFC, bro?
Dude, I was looking at that. What is going on with this face and stuff? I mean, he's wearing more makeup than 1990s Pamela Anderson.
It looks like Bella Ramsey from Last of Us, bro. I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah. Fucking look, that dude hasn't, maybe they fixed him with some plastic surgery. I think they should have left him the way he was, bro.
Yeah, that could be. I was trying to. Is he not wearing a lot of makeup though, or am I being an asshole? Maybe I'm.
Hey, bro, we're in the day of AI 24/7.
This is true.
I don't know, bro. I know he looked like Bella Ramsey, and that's not a good thing. This isn't Winterfell. He's not fighting the army of the dead. He's not Lady Mormont. But he looks like Bella Ramsey.
Make fighters ugly again, am I wrong? Fighters are supposed to be ugly.
Absolutely, but I told my kid that one fight, bet on the ugly one, and the pretty dude from Venezuela who looked like he was Ilia Tapuria's next door neighbor from fucking Spain, knocked the fuck out of the fucking ugly one. Choked him out. Anaconda. Snapped his neck. Put him to sleep.
I don't know. I think maybe if you're too pretty, you shouldn't even be allowed to fight. Leave us ugly people something.
No. If any of us thought we were true Americans, we would go kneecap Ilia Topuria right now. Okay? like, there's no... What is Justin good... Tell me Justin Gaethje's got a shot against that fucking monster.
I'm hoping that the divorce proceedings are in his head. I'm hoping that he's coming back too soon. I mean, look at champions that have been distracted in the past. Of course, the glaring comparison is Mike Tyson against Buster Douglas and after prison. People forget about Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, I think, was the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. We could argue a long time on that. But, thank you. Not many people do with me. But he got distracted and he got taken out twice. Distractions happen.
Well, I think Lennox was the greatest up to his point in time, but it's hard to eclipse Tyson fucking Fury, bro.
He's very good.
It's hard to eclipse his reign, who he fought, what he fought through. He fought through cocaine addiction, and then he became a born again fucking Christian. And we all in the fight world knows what happens to you when you become a born again Christian. You get soft. You become fucking. You go from being the Red King to being the guy that used to be the Red King. Fucking look at Bella Ramsey walking out to the fucking cage, bro. Wearing that fucking sombrero. Look at that cultural approach. I've got that same sombrero on my wall right now. I will send you a fucking picture. It is hanging 4 feet away from
Oh, he's got the culture. He's straight from Mexico. What do you...
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm part black, so it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, we're all Mexican on May the 5th. But
exactly.
Anyways, I'm going to let you fucking back to it. Raul Rosas looks like fucking Bella Ramsey, bro. Like, hey, I wonder, do you think he's Bella Ramsey's like stunt double for the show? These are lame jokes. These are lame jokes. You want to hear another joke? I went to the proctologist yesterday, right? Power went out in the office, and he accidentally put 2 fingers in my belly button instead of my asshole and said I was fine. That's how fat I am.
Jason Cake and everyone. All right, there he is, Raul Rosas Jr. Maybe it was just the lighting. It doesn't look like he's wearing a bunch of makeup now. I apologize. He might have had some plastic surgery, but... Or did John Jones drop out and gone filled in? I think both of those guys said no, because if you think for 1 second that Dana White didn't want both of those guys on that card. Oh, here comes Wyatt. Wyatt.
All right, so I'm not going to stay long, but what are your thoughts? Because I got some thoughts.
Well, first that Connor said no. Second that John Jones said no. We know he wasn't going to be on there anyways. He just lost. But Moreno said no. Several fighters have said no to this. I don't think Connor's going to fight again at all. He's just a coked up mess. I don't know if Jones fights again either. I don't really care. Yeah, it's a sloppy card. It speaks to that video I sent you with Ariel Helwani asking if the UFC can still put together big fights. I'll get your thoughts now.
But aside from the obvious disappointment, because realistically, we all knew we were going to be disappointed. This thing was hyped up to hell. It was supposed to put UFC 300 to shame, and then it's just an absolute pile of shit. But more so than that, isn't this whole event supposed to be based around the celebration of the United States? Isn't that the whole point of it?
Yeah, you would think so. So you got to have John Jones there because, we win more than anyone.
Dude, forget John Jones. Look at the co-main event. The co-main event is Cyril Gane, a Frenchman, versus Alex Pereira, a Brazilian. So there's no American, but it's worse than that because it's most likely going to end in fucking eye poke. Because Pereira is going to try to get close to him, obviously.
Somebody's got to poison Ilia Topuria. Not poison enough to where he can't fight, but just enough that he gets knocked the fuck out.
What did you say? I missed that.
Someone needs to poison Ilia Topuria.
Oh. But
it has to happen.
The co-main event is going to end in likely disappointment because can't you see Cyril Gane just keeping distance with his fingertips? That seems like out of any fight he's ever been in, this is the most likely one to do so.
Oh, right? Jesus, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to try to keep range, and that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. What if it ends Pereira's career? Just all-around colossal disappointment. And then for the main event, we decide to execute the only fucking good American on the entire card. What the fuck are we doing here, dude?
So here's what I would have done. But here's what I would have done real quick. Since we don't have the matchups, boxing used to be really good at this. They call them highlight fights, whatever you want to call them. Take really good fighters, really explosive fighters, and put them in there against bums. And I'm not
do whatever
joking.
you want. Do that and put a bunch of Americans and put them over the top. Whatever.
Yeah.
But then the only American guy you have that's likely going to win is fighting Ayman Zahabi, who not a single person cares about.
Dude,
He's
if Ayman
Canadian. I
Zahabi
don't
beats
give a
Sean
fuck.
O'Malley, they should call we should raise the white flag in Iran if Ayman Zahabi defeats Sean O'Malley.
But do that many people even like Sugar Sean O'Malley anyway? Like his fighting style?
I think he's definitely top 5 popular in the UFC.
Well, I mean, that speaks enough in and of itself. That shows the state of the UFC. I'm out. That's fucking pathetic.
All right, Wyatt Matheson, everyone. And maybe not even for fighting. It's his video games. It's his streaming. But, man. UFC's got some work to do, guys. All right, Rosas Jr. in the white trunks, Font in the black. I mean, we can see why they were putting off announcing any of the fights, I guess, for a while. They were working on getting more fights out there. I'm glad they got Ilya. I'm a little scared for Justin. I mean, if Max Holloway did what he did to him, God, please don't be embarrassed to wrestle, Justin. And then Tomoria might submit him. I don't know. Good inside leg kick there from Rob Font. Talk about old versus new right now. We got 38-year-old Rob Font, 21-year-old Rosas Jr. This kid had his first beer in a bar legally a couple weeks ago. Rob Font misses with that front face kick. I'm happy to see Alex Bahia there. Like I said, it did. Good point from Wyatt. Oh, great right hand there from Rob Font. But great point from Wyatt saying that there's not a lot of like Americans on this card. Like red-blooded Americans. There's no Colby Covington. There's no Sean Strickland. I assumed there would be no Sean Strickland because they don't want to give that guy the mic. And he'll call out a bunch of people for being pedophiles. And then the UFC will be in a ton of hot water. And good inside leg kick from Rosas. Font picks up the leg, flips him over. Rosas pops right back up. 302, 301, 259, 258 left here in the first round. Oh, what a counter right hook there from Rosas. And there's another straight right. Rob Font, one of the best chins in bantamweight history, but he got tagged there. There's another big overhand right from Rosas, and Font comes back with a big right hook. Rosas has the one loss in his career. Does anybody remember who it's to? I'm drawing a blank on who it's to. But, at 21 years old, I know he's 38. It seems like a big step up to me to fight Rob Font. I know Font is not, at the height of his career. Rosas gets the single leg there. And go through the chat here. Trump ain't even going to show up to that card. So overhyped. Oh, I'm sure he'll be there. I feel underwhelmed, says Phil. I don't know what I expected. And Rosas Jr. sticking to Rob Font like glue. Rob's, what the fuck kind of card is that, right? MVP Boxing is now with ESPN. They're going to make Sunday nights on ESPN featuring female fighters. I want my HBO boxing back. Side note. Wait. I got really excited when I seen Sunday night fights. And it's all female fighters? Are you fucking... Are you joking me, Billy? Are you fucking kidding me? I want to go and grab a gun and blow my goddamn brains out right now. I was so happy that we're going to get Sunday night boxing on ESPN. And then you tell me the other half of it. Oh my God. Fucking bomb us. You watching Zuffa tomorrow night? What time is it on? I'll probably check it out. Rosas rolls Font to the ground. John Jones saw what happened to the last guy that brought Coke into the White House. Right? Big Crusherweight Championship. Pahea main events UFC 300. Gather under him Gaethje White House card. Main Alex under that. Crazy roll reverse. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to get Gaethje and Alex Pahea. Don't get me wrong there. That's cool. Anytime you get those guys on a card, it's fun. But honestly, I would rather see Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev and put Gaethje out there again. And of course, I like to watch Michael Chandler fight, but I like to watch Michael Chandler fight in the 2010s. Like this guy, he's done. You've seen him against Paddy Pimblett. I mean, it was ridiculous. Paddy Pimblett. Anybody who lost money betting Pimblett against Gaethje, you are owed a refund from Michael Chandler. Because the only fucking reason that you bet Paddy Pimblett against Justin Gaethje is because Michael Chandler went out there and looked so horrible. He made Paddy Pimblett look like the next fucking champion. And then Justin Gaethje goes out there, and you can tell he's like kind of surprised. He's like, wait, oh, that's it? That's all he's doing? He's just going to hit me like that. Oh, and he doesn't have much defense? And I'm going to be able to hit him all night? Oh, and he can't take me down either? Like, oh, this is what's going on here. This is not the Paddy Pimblett I thought I was fighting. I don't know what happened to Chandler that night. I think he got old, though. Happens to the best of us. But White House card, main event. I mean, he belongs there more than Faraz Sahabi, I guess. He is a Mr. American. If we're going to do that, why don't we bring back Tito Ortiz? Bring back Tito Ortiz, have him come to the cage with that big American flag. He can fight Kid Rock. Good left hook there from Rosas Jr. And Rosas with a low, how low can you go? Takedown attempt. Font looking for a guillotine momentarily before he grabs Rosas Jr. from behind. Rosas rolling him. This is Rosas' land, though. This is where he wants to be. Oh, Rob Font going for a triangle and an armbar. How crazy would that be if Rob Font submitted Rosas Jr.? And most people think Rob Font won the first round. I think he may have. Make Gaethje have loaded gloves like Antonio Margarita. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Daniel Barry? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Don't forget Wyatt. We have Bo Nickel, a real American, on the same card, and Sugar Sean, I guess. Oh, Pole Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm late. Sorry. Who is Bo fighting? I took a picture of it. That's how exciting it was. I already forgot. What's up, iRock? We didn't forget about iRock. What's up, my man? You rock. Oh my God, that's right. That's why I tried to erase. Oh my God, that's why I tried to erase that horrible Manis. I can't even speak. My mind's blown, guys. He's fighting goddamn Kyle Dawkins. Kyle fucking Dawkins is on the White House card. Oh, and Chandler's fighting Mauricio Huffy. That's a good fight. That puts Huffy over the top. And we got... So, a red-blooded American and Justin Gaethje is likely to get knocked out by a Spaniard in Ilia Topuria. A red-blooded American, Michael Chandler, is likely to get knocked out by a Brazilian and Mauricio Huffy. A white pasty American named Steve Garcia is likely to get knocked out by a Mexican named Diego Lopez. Our co-main event, we got a Brazilian and a Frenchman. I know Jason already mentioned this. A power takedown there from Raul Rosas Jr. 130, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 left here in the second. Sean O'Malley literally taking on GSP's trainer's brother, Ayman Zahabi. I don't know how that squeaked through. And you got Bo Nickel fighting a guy that I'm not even sure how he's still in the UFC. But I'll keep making money off of the Dawkins brothers as long as they keep putting them up. I'll keep making money off of them, because that Derek Lewis, Chris Dawkins, his brother, the heavyweight guy, Chris Dawkins, when he fought Derek Lewis and they made that like an even fight, I think Derek Lewis was a slight underdog. Oh, we all cleaned up on that one. Every gambling degenerate, I think, cleaned up on that one. Rosas has damn good wrestling. Oh, he's beating Font all over the mat. Yeah, over 5 minutes of control time here. Good left hook from the top here from Rosas. We'll see if he can open Font up for any submission attempts here, though. He's running out of time in the second. 10 seconds left. Font doing a good job of avoiding shots from the top. I know UFC would like to push the Rosas brothers along a little faster. Like, hey, we need some stars. If these brothers, can fight like we hope they can fight, we can make a couple of stars here, but you can't push guys too fast. He's 21. He's fighting Rob Font. I think this is probably perfect.
You gotta scroll him, we're gonna finish him. You're gonna scroll him. You have them up yourself? Okay, listen. We're gonna creep up, scroll, and if he shoots on us and we get behind him, we're punching. We're not grappling. We're not tying up with him.
And Phil D, what's up, my friend? Phil D with the second donation of the night. All right, Rosas playing a little bit of keep away to start the third here. Good right hand there from Font. I think this is probably a round apiece, honestly. I think Font won the first. I think Rosas won the second. Caio frickin' Dawkins. Caio frickin' Dawkins, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm nursing a bit of a cold, trying to turn into ammonia or some shit here. But Rosas takes Font down up against the fence. Rosas throwing up a triangle. Now I think it's just a sinus infection, but I think we'll be Connor versus Nate 3 international fight. That was the fight to make, Robert. That was the fight to make, and if you're ever gonna frickin' make it, I mean, so is the White House card literally just lip service to Donald Trump? Just another blowjob. It's just another sloppy blowjob that we're all showing up to watch. It's just lip service. There's gonna be a lot of teeth in there. It's got to be a lot of teeth in there, Mr. President. Don't expect too much tongue, and finger up the asshole, you can forget about the finger up the asshole. That's not coming. And I wonder why UFC doesn't like, or YouTube doesn't like us. Rosas Jr. throwing Font all around on the ground here, but not putting up any serious submission attempts. 21 years old. You got to be a star, Rosas. You got to put this company on your back. They're not willing to pay the people that have made themselves stars, so they're going to end up other places. You got to make yourself a star, and then you can't ask for star money. All right, Font is up. Rosas has got him in the waist lock. Oh, he takes the back here. Font doing a good job, elbowing back on the thigh. Good knee there from Rosas, and Rosas just needs to get down and get those clamps in. This is what I see from Rosas, and I think Rosas is going to be a real good fighter. I don't know if he'll be a future champion one day. He might be. I definitely see him as a top 5. But he's just turned 21 years old. He's got to get his man strength. We all watched Chase Hooper. Like, oh man, Chase is, like, he's got skills, but like, is he even strong enough to be in the UFC? And then that fight, what was it? I think it was a little over a year ago. He fought Slava-Claus. And he gets in there and striking with Slava-Claus. And he is knocking him from post to post in a fight. I think most people probably thought he was going to lose. And if he didn't lose, it was going to be, you know, an immediate takedown. He was an Enumclaw wrestler, about an hour and a half from right where I sit at this very moment. Hour and a half from this chair under my ass. Chase Hooper was a Washington State Championship wrestler. And Rosas Jr. dragging Font to the ground again. He's got to do something to spice this up, though. Because what we're watching right now is, it's like eating boiled chicken. When these guys talk about, oh, they're going to make weight, and I mean nothing but boiled chicken. And they don't put any spices or anything. This dude needs to put some spice on it. You need to throw that breast on the grill, man. You gotta throw some salt and some tahini. We gotta get some tomatoes and onions. Where's the tortillas? Man, we're just sitting here watching boiled chicken, and you're leaving us all with limp dicks here, Mr. Rosas. All right, I think it was enough to win, though. I think it's enough to win. I think he 29-28's on the card, if not a 30-28, 30-27 mixed in there. What's next? Let's get that poll up as Bill. Oh, this is a good one, though, guys. This is a good co-main event. Can't lie about this one. Borralho and Rainier de Ritter at 185. No, this... the UFC did not fail us on this one. And I will get the poll up here, Billy. Prohaska and Olberg, that one coming up April 11th. That's another great fight. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Come on, Yuri. Kid can wrestle. Gotta give him that. He definitely can.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Raul from Rosas Jr.
Congratulations, sir. I'm here with the winner, Raul.
All right, there he is.
Congratulations on the victory. What was the game plan?
Get that boy some tahini. If you're looking for a Christmas present, for Raul Rosas Jr., I want you to put together a bag. I want you to put some tahini. I want you to have a little bit of cumin in there. It's got to have some jalapenos. This kid needs some seasoning. He needs some spice.
If you know Rafa, it's hard to do that against him. But hey, a mí, se me respeta. This Monday, I'm going to have a number next to my name. I'm only 21 years old already in the rankings of one of the hardest divisions in the UFC. And hey, all I want to say, I do this thanks to God, and I do this for my mom, man. I want to change her life. We come from nothing. So all you got to do is work hard.
Hey, in all seriousness, hard not to root for a kid like that.
So as you advance, you're obviously very young with amazing potential.
What a cool guy. 21 years old.
Anybody at the top 10, man. I'm going for the belt. If there's anybody that can stop me in here, then I'm not ready for the belt. So whoever, Dana, let's go. Let's bring you, baby. Woo!
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, when you say that name, though, when you say Dana, ask for something. And don't ask for a bonus. He doesn't like that after Connor did it. That was the one time. But, you know, if you have a specific opponent in mind, say Dana. He's not ready for the belt yet. But the kid's coming along. Raul Rosas Jr., there's Robbie Lawler. There's the Antichrist Mark Zuckerberg. There's Puka Nakua. Merab Vishavili in the crowd. All right, next fight up. Let's get us a pull up here. Mr. Kagan.
Mikey, I don't know what everybody's bitching about. The stock market is at over 50,000. We have the strongest economy this country has ever had. We're bombing the shit out of Iran, bro. We've got the largest oil reserves on the planet. But gas is $3.50 a gallon in the Midwest in fucking March, bro. The economy is awesome. I don't understand what everybody's displeasure is with us handing the fucking highlight reel knockout of the night to a fucking Spaniard who didn't fight in either world war. I might fucking add. And it's not because Hitler didn't want it. It's because Hitler didn't want to feed Spain when he took it the fuck over. Why the fuck not? Son of a bitch,
mother. Yeah, sometimes we don't always get what we want. It seems like, yeah, here in this country, that's happened a little more than we're used to. Is that how you spell right there? I'll look at it here in a minute. I don't remember. Message here from Wyatt's contemplated betting RDR at plus 230 for days. Didn't pull the trigger. Hope I don't regret it. That is good odds. I mean, Day Ritter's, wow, he's that big of an underdog for this fight. I did not realize that. You know, I've kind of come down with something here, Wyatt. I don't even know the odds of this. I haven't made a bet in days. Wyatt, can you believe that? I have not made a sports bet in days. But I do have $9 of donations that we got to put towards something. So maybe some Reynard de Ritter there. Poll is up for anyone who wants to vote. Oh, there we go. Right away, we got it 50%. We had a 50% lock there. You're right. No chewies? Oh, no chewies. That's right. Oh, yeah, he didn't say chewiwi. I hope he grew out of that. And I apologize for doing that on stream. That was quite immature of me. All right, White says he thinks he's closer to plus 200 now. Let's check it out. Let's look at some odds here. Go to Robin Hood. Oh, Prohaska, Olberg, and Van Tyara. So the White House can't get double championship fights, but UFC 327 will. We'll take it. All right, speaking of Robin Hood, sign up for Robin Hood with my link and get a free $5 bet or a stock. If you get a stock, you can sell it for a bet. You can put it on crypto. You can put it on the United States to win the World Baseball Classic, like I put a good amount of money on. All right, but we were getting odds for this fight. These are prediction market odds because we don't technically have sports betting here in the great state of Washington. This is investing here. All right, so we got Kyle Borralho at 66 cents on the dollar. We got Reynard de Ritter at 35 cents on the dollar. A penny off from the Holloway Oliveira fight. Holloway, you got 65 cents to 36 for Oliveira. It's almost tempting to bet two underdogs here, guys. I don't know that I can bring myself to bet on Max and Charles, though. We'll see how the fight's going. That's I love both those guys. I would have almost rather just have highlight fights. Yeah, it's like that's a cool fight. But like those are two of your biggest fan favorites in the sport. Are they the two? Are these? I know they're not the most talented. They're not technically champions right now. But I gotta think that if you're talking about top for popularity, top 5 for popularity, yeah, Ilya's probably there. You got Gaethje, and they're fighting each other, which is great. Alex Pereira's there. So we do have 3 of the top 5 most popular fighters on the roster. And I think the other 2, if you're rounding up the top 5, got to be Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway. Am I right? UFC 327 is better card than the White House card. Damn right it is. Oh, big week for sports betting, Mike. Championship week for college b-ball. Yeah, I'm going to be watching quite a bit of that. Wasn't Duke facing North Carolina earlier today, though? White House clause is the biggest flop in UFC history, and it hasn't even happened yet. All right, here he comes. From the Netherlands, Rainier de Ridder. You think they're going to put the UFC logo on the White House? You think they're going to come out and paint it like huge in red, white, and blue like graffiti? All right, Rainier de Ridder out of Tilburg, Netherlands, one of 8 Dutch fighters in UFC history. I can't believe there's only been 8 UFC fighters. I don't know. Is that some AI stats? That sounds like some AI stats. All right, Rainier de Ridder, former light heavyweight and middleweight champion in one championship, 12-1 UFC takedown ratio, second lowest significant strike absorption rate in UFC light heavyweight history. Who we need to get over here is the monster that knocked him out at light heavyweight, is Anatoly. RDR looks leaner. He does. He definitely does. Yeah, he looks good. So we know what his strategy is tonight. Because Borralho is a big guy. And there's the jab he's looking at. I think we're going to see some stick and move. I think he's going to mix it up with his wrestling. Oh, yeah, he looks like a sprinter. That's definitely more of a sprinter's body than a 100-yard dash body. All right, here comes Timu Paulo Costa, Caio Borralho. But he does kind of give out the Paulo Costa vibe, doesn't he? He's got the big sunglasses. But no, he's his own man. He's a good fighter. Can't lose your sense of humor, though. Just having a good time. Tied for second most wins since 2022 in the middleweight division with 7. 9th highest significant strike accuracy. Comes to us from Dana White Contender Series Season 5. What season are we on, Rob? Is it Season 9 coming up? July, right? Oh no, it was August through October last year, so it wasn't actually even all that long ago. That was season 9, so next season is 10. Okay, and they already have a date for it. It's expected to premiere August 11th. We're still a long ways off. We're still, what is that? I'll do some quick math. 5 months away, so we're halfway through the year. Halfway to Dana White Contender Series. I didn't even watch it last year. I probably should go back and watch it. That's where all of the fighters are coming out of now. That, maybe watch some LFA. I don't know. Oh, what's more exciting though? Are we getting South Park back? Or is this just showing us that they have South Park? Oh, come on. Come back and announce to me when you have something new. Yeah, I knew South Park is on Paramount. Give us a new season, damn it. Oh, sorry guys. I gotta go blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. So I've got an idea to spice up that White House card, though. I think we can save it. Everybody we got, you throw them in the cage all at the same time, and we have an old school Royal Rumble. But it's no WWE shit now. It's just everybody at once. All right, out of the blue corner, a plus 200 underdog out of Breda, Netherlands. 21 wins against 3 losses, presenting the number 8th ranked middleweight in the world, Reinier de Ridder. The crowd here in Vegas is definitely into it. And like I said, this is a solid main event, or co-main event. Out of the red corner, a minus 245 favorite of São Luís, Brazil. 17 wins against just 2 losses, presenting the number 7th ranked middleweight in the world, Caio Borralho. Herb Dean, the referee for this one. All right, and here we go. Brow in the white trunks, De Ridder in the blue. Oh, good right hand there from Brow. A good low leg kick. And De Ridder moving back quickly. Good low leg kick from De Ridder. As Wyatt mentioned, De Ridder looking leaner in this one. Couple of big leg kicks there from Borralho. Straight left there from De Ridder. Borralho eating up De Ridder's legs early. De Ridder trying to go for the takedown. Takes the dive from way too far out. Oh, and they clash shins. Four minutes left in the first. Oh, counter right hook from Borralho. That was a slip and a bit of a push. That was not a knockdown. Good right hand there from Reinier. 350, 49, 48, 47, 46, 345 left in the first. Oh, there's a good straight right and a left hook from Borralho. Oh, and De Ridder. De Ridder gets him right in the steelies. Yeah, he got him good. Definitely incidental, though. It'd be pretty hard to purposely time when Borralho is going to throw those. They were just both happen to be throwing knees to the body, and if anything, Borralho more kind of blocked it with his nuts. And see, that's one of the reasons I know a lot of people in here are like, oh, 1 foul, 1 point. 1 foul, 1 point. And I get the sentiment behind that. What are you going to do there? Technically, it's a foul. But how does De Ridder avoid that? They're both putting their knees up at the same time. Borralho bashed his balls against De Ridder's knee. That's basically what happened. Eye pokes. You can have somebody start coming forward. I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to be trying to headbutt fingertips. Eye pokes are another thing. But yeah, low blows can be tough to avoid. All right, and we are back at 3:38, 37, 36, 3:35 left in the first. Oh, let's 70% of the poll says Rainier De Ridder. Oh, good combination in the corner there from De Ridder. And there's a push kick to the body. Good left hand from Borralho. Oh, and a nasty low leg kick from Borralho. And there's the right hook upstairs. Caio Borralho, he's pissed now. He's ready to get it. Oh, beautiful left hand right on the chin from Borralho. And good exchange there. But De Ridder, I know it's a middleweight, but he seems undersized. Borralho is a huge middleweight. I mean, if De Ridder's dropping this much weight, is he going to try and drop down to welterweight or what? There's a good left hook from De Ridder. Keep the pressure going. That was working. As soon as you start backing up and getting that mid-range, you're going to get blasted. Just like that. Big 1-2. Good right hook there from De Ridder. Both guys land right hands. The problem is Borralho's was bigger, and there's another right hand from Borralho. Hands at his waist, seemingly hitting De Ridder at will. Oh, good left hook up top from Borralho. De Ridder looks choppy tonight. He looks choppy. His striking doesn't look smooth. It doesn't flow correctly. Good little leg kick there from De Ridder. Good right hand from Borralho. He's not throwing any combinations. Good right uppercut to the body there from Borralho. I think Vegas got it right on this one, Wyatt. Oh, Borralho gives up the hips for just a moment, but he's got some protection. He brought protection. Oh, De Ridder doing everything he can to ride Borralho back into the canvas here. Oh, he's got the belly to back. Borralho was definitely flirting with some... Oh, he had some fence there. He's trying to hide it. Oh, there he is. Dude, he's got a whole handful of fence. Herb! Get some fucking glasses, dude! Herb Dean stood there and stared. Dude, he's blind, guys. He's losing his eyesight. Because I could see him. Because I'm blind. And I'm looking at something I can't read, and I'll start squinting. I'll start getting close. That's what Herb's doing. He couldn't tell if Borralho's hand was holding the fence. Dude was holding it for 10, 12 seconds. Get that man some glasses. Why are you so vain? Why are you so vain, Herb? Get some glasses, contacts, eye surgery, something. Oh, nice elbow there from Borralho. Good knee to the body from De Ridder, and that is the round. All right, we're going to the corner of Borralho. Definitely a good round for Borralho, though.
Right here, you see RDR with a beautiful straight jab. That's what cut Borralho early. These kicks from Borralho were
10-9 Borralho. King James and Panhead Bob. Oh, King James and Panhead Bob? How did I miss him? Why am I not getting all the chat? Oh, this is weird, guys. I don't see King James and Panhead Bob in here. Let me bring this up on my computer screen. God, I knew YouTube hated me, but yeah, it's on my TV. And Phil D. Roll, member for 53 months. Top contender. Thank you, sir. That wasn't coming up on my phone either. That is weird. I'm going to reset the app and see what happens. Thank you, Phil D. 53 months, over 4 consecutive years. Good left hand and a right hook from De Ritter. Good straight right from Borralho, and there's a left in the corner. What's up, Panhead Bob, King James? Yeah, now they're on there. That was weird. I was not getting all the chats in on my phone. The kid beat Font by decision. Yep. Good to see you, Panhead Bob and King James. Despite of circumstances, things are good. Hope you're doing well, Rob. What's up? One more coat, and me, Mikey, your co-owner. Finally starting to feel better after 3 weeks being sick. Dude, everybody at my work is sick. It's ridiculous. It's a petri dish. I don't generally think I have problems with being sick a lot, but man, we cannot stay well lately. Phil says, F yeah. I hope Iran didn't drop some bubonic plague on us or something. These guys are quite pissed at us right now. Couple of good knees to the body there from RDR, moving Borralho around the cage. And this is the reason that you cut down like that, is you want to wear the other guy down. And in a 5-round fight, I totally agree with it. Not sure I agree with it in a 3-round fight against Borralho. But you're already going to be oversized no matter what you do. All right, 15 in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. 2 minutes left in the second. Borralho looking at Herb Dean for something. I'm not sure. Oh, I think he's wanting a break. Good knee to the leg there from De Ritter, and Herb told him, keep working, buddy. Yeah, he's looking to get bailed out. Good knee there from De Ritter. No, you want to get free. Free yourself. That's what Herb says. He says, free yourself. Good low leg kick from Borralho. Right hand from De Ritter. 128, 27, 26, 25 left in the second. It was another good right hand from RDR. Oh, great combination there from Rainier. Threw a body kick in there, and this fight could be changing in his favor. Let's start looking at those odds a little closer. De Ritter's down to 15 cents on the dollar. Good one, too. You know what? I think I'm going to put a few bucks on De Ritter here. All right. $4.75 to win 25 on De Ritter. Let's see if he's actually wearing them down. Good straight right there from De Ritter. Problem is, I don't know that he can finish Borralho. There's another good right from RDR. Which means he's going to have to get a decision. 10 seconds left in the second. I'm not even sure he won this round. It's very close. He could do something here to change that. Couple of good knees to the body there from Borralho.
That's exhausting.
If yeah, Mike has my number, you can get it from him. Oh.
He must have quit. Like, he starts breathing when you guys are clinching. Whenever he does against the fence, like,
Close fight? Yes, it is. Well, I got better than plus 260. Wyatt, I just got like, what is that like? Plus 500.
Here's RDR landing, very nice jab. Here's another jab by RDR. Left hand that kind of barely touched him.
Academy Award winner Billy Bob Thornton and Academy Award nominee Tabine Moore face off in Landman. Watch the season that Esquire says drills even closer to greatness.
All right, here we go. Round 3. Oh, big left hook and a straight right from Borralho. Bro is tired, though. Good straight right there from De Ritter. That's why you lean down like that if you're RDR. That's the only reason, is to wear a guy down. Good right hand from De Ritter. There's one from Borralho. And you can see that lactic acid right now in both guys. Good right hand from Borralho. And then he pushes De Ritter over. De Ritter's got a... Oh, good flying knee to the body there from RDR. And Borralho gets a takedown. Look at that. And he says, hey, I'm tired. I can take you down and lay on you too. So you know what happened with the Dober fights? Controversy? I didn't see it. No. No controversy. I see. No, Dober knocked him out. Oh, you live bet. Nice. Yes. Screen calls, Robert. What I miss? Why are you giving out your number, Rob? Doberman knocked out Johnson. Colt. Yeah, that's a spectacular knockout. You should go back and watch that one. All right, Borralho is just going to lay this one out, I think, though. He says, why not? Herb's not... he says, if Herb's not going to break it when De Ritter's not pushing the action, I guess I'll just lay on this dude for 3.5 minutes. Now he's posting up. Herb should call him up immediately now. It's like, I know what you're doing, buddy. But it's smart on Borralho, though. He's like, hey, you know, you're going to let this guy hold me up against the fence, and I don't feel like he's being active. I feel like you should break us. And he doesn't. And it's like, oh, well, you want me to hold a guy somewhere and I can win the fight? Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. And here we are. Personally, I like breaks. I know a lot of people don't. Oh, and they're going to break them up. Oh, no, they're not. De Ritter, active. He didn't break him up, I think, because De Ritter was active on the fence there. Herb taking the toes out of the fence. I don't think that should be a foul, honestly. If you can use your toes in the fence to gain an advantage, more power to you. Oh, big elbow there from Borralho. And there's a right uppercut, straight left there from Borralho. Right hand from De Ritter. Good body kick from De Ritter. A lot of incentive here for somebody to get a finish, not just that $25,000. Right now, they're not looking at any of those $100,000 bonuses. A couple of good right hands there from Borralho. Oh, and there's a good 1-2 from De Ritter. Yeah, Borralho is he's just out muscling him. De Ritter comes in, tries to clinch him. Borralho just pushes him away. Good little leg kick from Borralho. And there's a straight right from De Ritter. You see significant strikes, actually, even in this fight. That surprises me. There's a good right hook and a straight right from Rainier. We might have an interesting scorecard. Oh, nice right hook to the body from Borralho. I don't feel like this is a close fight right now, though. Oh, good counter right hook from Borralho. I feel like it's 29-28 Borralho, if not 30-27. Good push kick to the body from RDR. And there's a nasty low leg kick from Borralho. Yeah, when you look at significant strikes, they're almost even in every round. But they're also not counting all the strikes, because I've seen Borralho land several strikes and it said 12 the whole time. There's a good body kick from Borralho. Oh, and a right hook upstairs. There's a right hook for Rainier de Ritter. And that is the end of the fight. That's got to be Borralho, right? In my opinion, that's got to be Borralho. I mean, do you guys think this fight was close? I don't feel like it was.
Right here, you see Kyle Borralho early. Another calf kick. Early in the fight, he really was controlling the Ritter. With those kicks then going down to the body with the right hand, left hand up top. Beautiful. Yeah,
there I did it again. On my chats, on my desktop, it's not showing up on my mobile phone.
He had a much more difficult time landing that because he was a southpaw. Right into the takedown with my Kyle.
29-28 Cal for me. Yeah, that's what I got. Phil quit Facebook, so getting him our numbers to keep in touch. Yes. Phil D said he was leaving Facebook. So that's why I would still keep Messenger, but I deleted the Facebook app. I was telling Phil this. I deleted the Facebook app and the Twitter app off of my phone, so if I really have to go, excuse me, if I really have to go on there, that forces me to either go to a desktop or I have to on my phone go and like physically sign in. And it keeps me from impulsively going on there. I have not been on there much at all since I did that. Which I think is good. You know, Facebook is for stuff like us, you know, keeping up with MMA stuff, and then all the politics stuff, it just bleeds over into everything.
Check your local listings. Now for the official decision on the co-main event, here is Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds,
Cal bought his steroids off Temu.
All 3 judges score this contest.
Yeah.
30-27 for the winner.
30-27 works for me too. Thought about just using Messenger. Still might. I don't know. Yeah, I like Messenger. That was the thing. But I'm glad it got you off Facebook. Whatever you need to do to get there. Nice conversation there between Borralho and Rainier de Ritter. Not a whole lot Borralho can say.
This was a difficult fight. It was a lot of energy, a lot of grappling.
Not a whole lot you can say to Rainier de Ritter when we just watched any chances of him ever getting a title shot disappear before our eyes.
It's the comeback season, Joe Rogan. And no one is going to stop us fighting nerds to go to the fucking bell, baby. Well, even though you didn't finish him, you were the one who wound up on top. When the grappling exchanges.
Yep, the fighting nerds. Gene Silva, Kyle Borralho. My Facebook won't be permanently deleted until the 20th of this month.
Is in the highest level of this division. I already showed this in the UFC. Outside the UFC that I dominated like I did.
That shows some discipline though, Phil. You said you were gonna lead it and it's gone. Like it's gone, buddy.
I move my back. I'm
I'm on this path to know myself even more, and I feel that I'm a better human being, and consequently, better fighter, you know? And, you know, I won my spot at the gold. The belt desire was on the table. I just need to come here, keep doing my work. I tried to finish this fight. I didn't stall. When I was on the ground, I passed his bar. I mounted, I dominated. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing here. And the finals are back, motherfuckers.
Well, congratulations on your victory. It's always great to see you perform, and I can't wait to see you continue to grow.
But I have one name on my mind, Joe. Dricos du Plessis! Where are you, boy?
That'll be a fantastic.
All right, calling out Dricos du Plessis. Does realize he's not still the champ, right? But, I mean, he gets a win over Dricos, and that should get him the fight with Chimaev. Joe Burrow in the crowd. Bengals quarterback, Corey Sandhagen. Looking like a mechanic. Arman Saryukin in a jail suit with the handcuffs. That is great. Diego Lopez. He's just got to stop hitting people. He's got to stop hitting people out of the cage. I mean, how many times has he done it now? He's hitting fans. He's hitting people in wrestling matches. Like, dude, you just can't be hitting everybody. Free Arman. Billy says he speaks really good English. Yes. Yeah, see, this is really weird, guys. I wish you guys could see this. So I'm looking at the chat on the computer. This has probably been happening for a while. I've had people accuse me of missing chats or tell me to go back and look for something in chat, and I just cannot find it. It's showing up, it looks like, on my computer, not on my phone. Or, excuse, yeah, on the computer, not on the phone. The last thing I got is Free Arman, but I did not get your message, Billy, on my phone. About he speaks really great English. Jason, call in. It's main event time. I think DDP beats Cow decisively. Probably. To be fair, Arman got hit in the face 6 times before he retaliated in the wrestling match. I guess I gotta watch it, but just out of all the guys right now to be punching people when you're not supposed to be punching, out of all the guys, like, I mean, was he just baiting him, I guess? Is he friends with the champ? You guys see they booked the rematch between Arman and the dude he punched at the next RAF. Yeah, you were telling me that. I didn't watch the last RAF because I think I was sleeping, but these old man hours now. It's past my bedtime. Alright, I'm going to get a little more water, and I will be right back. Oh, get down from here, Lilo. Go downstairs, baby. I love you. You gotta be downstairs. Go. Go. Damn it, Lilo. Get out of here. CFO calling on Mike. What's up, comedic genius in the house? That's who that is. I was like, who is that? Now I remember. You told me you changed your username. Comedic genius, everybody. Like legend. First broadcast. Comedic genius. He's been here forever. All right, let's get a pull up, guys. It is time. Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. There's some guys you can always count on to bring it. And these are two of those guys in the same cage. How can you not like that matchup? White says, you got to watch the wrestling match, Mike. That one's not on Armin. Now, the fan incident and the hooker incident, that's all Armin. It's like, yeah, you're constantly hitting people in places where people aren't supposed to get hit. Like, it's not gonna reflect well on you eventually. What's up, Josh? Oh, let's get that pull up. And there is Charles walking down to the cage. Mike sounds like a rat. Oh, shit. I guess I should have been a little further away from the door. Sorry about that. Max all the way nervous, though. I got Max, as Phil. Having Justin as champ when Max stretched him and hasn't lost since. It's nasty work by the UFC. Be cool if Charles 1-2. Yes, this sends in a brutal KO. Either way, I think. Josh says Max. Yeah, Max seems to have more power at lightweight. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem to be. I mean, he knocked out Justin freaking Gaethje. Oh, and Oliveira getting some tongue from the wife. She should have pushed him away. Should have been like, no, you go in there and take care of business. Then you can get some loving from mama. But until then, you keep yourself pure. Blessed Express, choo-choo, motherfuckers, says Wyatt. Yeah, and there it is again on my mobile device. The chats keep disappearing. But screw you, YouTube. I got new glasses and a bigger screen, and I can see the chat on my screen too. Charles Oliveira, former lightweight champion, most finishes with 21, most submissions with 17 in UFC history. Also, most performance awards in UFC history with 21. Hard to think that we won't see at least one performance bonus in this fight. We might see 3. And Charles knows how to play to the crowd. Talk about a guy that turned his career around. Charles Oliveira, for those that don't remember, I would say, and for those that weren't watching, but I know you guys have all been watching for a very long time, Charles Oliveira was a middle-of-the-road journeyman at one time. And then he dyed his hair blonde. He got eye surgery. And all of a sudden, he was the baddest mofo on the planet there for a minute. He was the champ. He was a lightweight champ. He was taking everybody out. What a matchup. Let's go. Why it's his best fight UFC has made in years, in my opinion. Yeah, probably since Max and Gaethje. UFC 300. That's been several years ago now. Was that April of 23? Has that been 3 years? Was it April 23 or April 20? I was there. But I want to say it was April 23. No, it was April 24. Okay. So we've had, that makes sense. We've had 26 numbered UFCs in the last 23 months. Okay. That's about right. And there is Max with the flag of Hawaii. Favorite fighter in the UFC, last of a generation. Let's go Holloway. Yes. Both these dudes are absolute legends. Old school main event. Good goosebumps for this one. King James. Hope we get at least 3 rounds of high quality MMA carnage with this one. Yes, sir. So do I. All right, Max Holloway, former UFC featherweight champion, current BMF champion. Most wins, 20. Most finishes, 11 in UFC featherweight history. And most significant strikes by a tremendous amount in UFC history. 3,655 times he has punched or kicked another human being in this cage. Don't know anyone who isn't a Holloway fan. Communists. Communists are not Holloway fans. King James. Communists. If you meet someone who's not a Max Holloway fan, I wouldn't trust them. Jason.
Mikey Max looks good, and he might have knocked out Justin Gaethje, and Justin Gaethje might have stuffed the up-and-comer fucking Patty motherfucking the fatty Pimblett, but Charles is dense, bro. Like, he is dense. You understand what I mean? Like, he's the... What do you think's going to happen?
Oh, I hate to predict this one. I hate to predict this. I don't want to say it because my mind and my heart are in 2 different places. I love both guys. I like Max better. I lean towards Charles.
Well, if Charles wins it, Charles is gonna snap him into a a well-tucked, like, laying on the side fucking guillotine first round, or maybe a rear naked choke. But if Charles decides to turn this into Joanna Joanna versus Wiley, I mean, these guys could make Lawler versus what was the kid's name? The one that fell to the Christians, like the Christians got a hold
Rory
of it,
McDonald, yeah.
Rory McDonald, yeah. Like they've got the potential to make this a McDonald versus fucking Lawler fight. I mean, they're 34 and 36. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Let's go. But I just, just like I said about Patty versus fucking whatchamacallit versus Gaethje, dude. Patty should win. Justin could win. In this, Charles should win, but Max can win. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to the great Bruce Buffer and his beautiful blazer. Boys, I love you guys. I'm watching, but you're muted because I'm going to lose my mind for this fight. Later.
All right, Jason Kagan, everyone. And from Las Vegas, Nevada via Seattle, Washington. 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Let's fucking go! The BMF title is on the line, and 2 bad motherfuckers are stepping into that cage right now. The king of the submission, the king of the arm bars, the RNCs versus the Blessed Express. The king of volume, the man that knocked out Jason. Both these guys, much as I love Gaethje, I gotta admit, both these guys have finished Gaethje. Out of the blue corner, he is a plus 165 underdog out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. 36 wins versus 11 losses. 4-6 as a UFC underdog. Presenting the former UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles Oliveira. And out of the red corner, he is a minus 195 favorite out of 190 Hawaii. 27 wins against 8 losses, including 18-2 as a UFC favorite. Presenting the former 3-time UFC featherweight champion of the world and the current reigning, defending, baddest motherfucker on the planet, the Blessed Express, Max Holloway. I don't know. Max has had more power at lightweight, though. Obviously. Maybe this was his weight class the whole time. 85%. The polls 85% for Holloway in the community chat. Don't want the BMF strap to go outside the U.S. is king. Yep. Let's get amped for this. Is Billy all right? Good push kick to the knee there from Max, and the left hand upstairs. Oh, what a jab and a right hook from Max Holloway. Off to a quick start for the Blessed Express. There's another 1-2 in the left hand. And Max seems to have quicker hands. There's the left hand. There's 2 right hooks and an uppercut for Oliveira, and they are banging. And Oliveira immediately grabs the belly to back and takes Holloway down to the ground. Charles Oliveira inside control, 4:20 left in the first. Yeah, Rick Chaos says, I got Oliveira. Cheers, Phil. Cheers and beers. He dyed his hair extra good this time for good luck. Oh, that could be a problem. Arvis says, not me if it's going to the ground. Max working out of the... Oh, look at that. There's a big elbow from Charles. Charles in side control. Could be some big betting opportunities here early, though. We'll see. We'll see what the odds swings look like, as Charles has been on top for most of this first round. Oh, and he's got the backpack. Max stands up, but Charles has got the backpack. Yeah, Charles Oliveira is now over 2-1 favorite at the moment. When he's going for this RNC, 248, 47, 46, 45 left in the first. This is going to be a short fight. I don't know, man. You can't be counting out the best. The best is blessed. And Rick Chaos with another super chat. Says 100. Thank you, Rick. Putting us up to $15 on the night. Oh, he is pressing. Charles is pressing. Good defense so far here from Max. Max doesn't show off his grappling a lot, but he can definitely defend. Max is not a guy that's been stopped a lot. Does anybody remember the last time Max was submitted? I don't ever remember him being submitted. Can someone now look that up? What is, how many times has Max Holloway been submitted, if at all? This fight stays on the ground. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, dude, we got a lot of time, man. They gotta stand back up in a minute and a half, so. Oh, big elbow. Big 12-6 elbow from Oliveira. And he's got Max. It hooks in here. He's got his back up against the fence. There's a good shot. Max is nullifying most of these shots. Lands a shot of his own. No serious submission attempts here yet. Oh, Charles with the crossface. Oh, he's going with a brutal crossface. He's ripping Charles's neck up, chin up, trying to get to that neck. And Max grabs it. Oh, 36, 35 seconds left. Max has got an anaconda on his back right now. And look at Max smiling, just showing to the camera, raising his eyebrows up. What a stud. What a stud. Win or lose, what a stud. And that weird armbar slash leg choke thing, right? That's playing it safe. Dustin submitted him. Thank you, Rick. Come on, survive to the end. Yeah, he's going to make it. And he's got it. And there might be an opportunity. Oh, no, it's 50-50 right now. It went back. It's almost 50-50. It's 52-48 in favor of Oliveira on the odds.
Good, he feels strong. Inside position. Trying to get lazy.
Beast mode like a bitch. Didn't do no damage. Had 3 minutes. Hey, Max is not an easy guy to do damage on.
Right now, No, he was just going up a little bit. He's going to try to go over you, okay? He's going to try to put the hand over in that left shoulder of yours, okay?
I believe it was Michael Nakagawa who asked Max Holloway if Charles felt strong. He responded, no.
At 3 minutes, he just sticks to you. You can't do shit, right? He gets wrapped up on ground with Olive is the worst place to be. Yes, sir. All right, so 10-9 Charles Oliveira, but we're back to standing, boys. Good kick to the body there from Charles and a 1-2 from Max. Right hand to the body from Oliveira. Oh, what a 3-punch combination from Holloway. And I'll tell you exactly why Charles took that fight to the ground. Max's strikes are faster. They are obviously faster. And Charles with another takedown here. Holloway with the high triangle from the ground. Wouldn't that be crazy if Max submitted Charles? Where Michael Chandler thought he was going to slam all his weight on Oliveira, and it just sunk the choke in deeper. Yep. Charles going to take him down every round. This sucks. I should turn off now. I know this is going to go. Come on, Charles. Play to the fans. What are the fans doing right now? Are they booing him?
Oh, my goodness.
Not yet.
I said, is it you're grappling over Max? He goes, I can strike with him. He goes, I don't think Max Holloway can grapple with me.
He's got a rear naked choke with the arm.
That was a good point. Charles says, I can strike with Max. I don't think he can grapple with me. Like I said, hand speed, Max has got a definitive advantage in hand speed. He's obviously got more power since going up to lightweight. I agree, Billy. That's what I'm saying. I just got a feeling Charles is going to be on his back for the last 10 seconds. Submissions should be illegal in BMF fights. I like it. Oh, big elbows from Charles. Max in a bit of trouble here. All right, if you want to bet on the Blessed Express, you can bet on them for 20 cents on the dollar right now. Odds just went to 4-1 in favor of Oliveira. Oh, big 12-6 on the top of the head there from... Oh! Oh, that was a brutal one. Right by the side of the ear. That was a brutal 11-5 elbow from Charles Oliveira. Oh, and he's trying to sink in the choke here. He's close to the neck. He's not under the neck, but he doesn't need to be. You don't need to be under the neck. Oh, and Max pulls it off. Max has got great grappling defense. Just because you never see him submit anybody doesn't mean that he doesn't have good jiu-jitsu, because he does. He just prefers to strike and bang. I agree, Billy. That's what I'm saying. No, Max can't grapple instead of being a BMF. Meet him on equal ground. You can't blame Charles after that knockout. He can't take a risk at this stage of his career. Bracing another man on canvas ain't very BMF. Well, I mean, at least he's going for submissions. He's going for the finish here. So, I mean, MMA is not just striking, but yeah, also, I get it. Just stand up and bang, bro. I feel like a 2008 guy with a tap out shirt standing up screaming right now, saying, "Stop this wrestling. Let's bang, bro." And another round in the bank for Charles Oliveira. Max not close to being submitted, but see, he took him one way and faked him out, took him the other, and that was a nasty elbow by the ear there from Charles. And the other one that scraped his temple. Some impressive defense by Max, though. His fight is not as advertised, no. Should have matched him up against another striker. Then they know what was going to happen. Most would have been submitted already. Oh, absolutely. Charles submits everybody. And anybody else get the Paramount freeze here? I was used to the freeze from ESPN here. I'm gonna have to reopen my app here. Because it just froze on me. I was gonna see what the odds are on Max now. Come on, Paramount app. Don't be doing the ESPN shit on us. The new Max might lose, but he's not going to take a lot of damage. Amazing performance thus far by Charles, but I believe Max is going to find a way to win. I hope so. My Paramount went black. WTF. Paramount crash. But, let's see if we get back here. Yeah, mine's coming back too. I think. Go to the feed. Wow, it is completely crashed, guys. I just went back into it. Anyone's Paramount die? Justin Tiggs is. Oh, this is horrible. There we go. 256, 55, 54, 53, 52 of the third round. Oh, now we're missing parts of rounds. Oh, wow. When you think the UFC can't go any lower. But mine is back. Wow, Fook, Paramount just crashed, won't let me in. I'm back in 220, 219, 18, 17, 16, 215. Oliveira had the mount. He's going to actually move to half mount to get, believe it or not, a better position, it looks like. Good knee to the body there from Charles and an elbow from the top. Top Island Sports 2016 Olives. Hard to argue with that. Max on the ground. Should have known. Yeah, Max, he can't get Charles off of him. And Dana White is not even looking up. He's looking down at his computer. He's pissed. He is pissed. So I have had a bit of a conspiracy theory for the ESPN era. I thought, oh, they let the UFC go because you can't just be awesome all the time. It's like 90s NBA, I guess, or slam dunk contest every year. It gets old. Like, you got to have some peaks and valleys. So, like, okay, we're going to have the ESPN era. Things aren't going to quite be as cool. Pay-per-views are going to be super expensive. And then we can bring it back for the Paramount era. It's going to be better than ever. We're going to be back to a golden stage of MMA. That does not appear to be what is happening. Our third round, Olive on top again. This is the shittiest BMF out of all of them. Charles is whack. He's going to win by decision. First BMF ever by decision. He should be ashamed. I mean, it's a fight. It's a strategy. I feel like you should pull guys up. Like, if you're not working on a submission, I feel you should pull them up. And I get the argument the other way, but guys, this is not a sport, or this is not a street fight. You don't allow knives and baseball bats. Why are you allowing a guy to lay on somebody for 4 minutes and not do damage? Oh, what a knee to the chin. Apparently we missed that. Oh, man. Lucky Max didn't get knocked out. And there's... Oh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Ogoshi from Charles Oliveira. That was solid. Max losing to a guy with Pokemon's tattooed all over his legs. Come on, dude. King James says, embracers and man coddlers should not be eligible for the BMF. He says, Chumpa. Not often you see Max looking like that going into the fourth round, looking a bit dejected. Charles looking fresh as daisies. Max looking like he's just rolled out of bed with a hangover. Best way I can describe this. There's a touch of gloves, and we go into round 4. Good kick to the body from Charles. Oh, he might have got him a little low. All right, 444, 43, 442 left in the fourth. Good low leg kick from Charles. Oh, big body kick from Olives. And there's a 1-2 from Max. And now Charles stands with him. Good right uppercut. A couple more pop shots there from Max. They exchange right hands. And here comes Charles with the dive for the takedown. That's not where he's not getting him on the wrestling. He's getting him with the judo here. Oh, this is beautiful defense here from Max, though. This is beautiful hip defense. For those that haven't watched as many judo matches as I have, this is absolutely incredible. And now he blocks the Osoto Gari. Oh, but eventually he goes down. Charles Oliveira using some of the best judo that I've ever seen him use. Lands inside control. But here's the thing with judo, and here's why it's so exciting. Agree with it or don't agree with it. There is no laying on your opponent. You cannot just lay there and eat up time. Once the fight hits the ground, you get about like 5-10 seconds. If you're not sinking in a submission, they will stand you up. I probably told this story before, but I'll tell it again. I was in the Junior Nationals in Spokane, Washington. Oh, I'm trying to think. I was in either 97 or 98. But this is the United States Judo Association. It was considered the Nationals. It was an international invite, though, because Russia was there, Japan was there. there were many countries that were invited to our nationals. Anyways, so I go down to the ground and I'm in a rear naked choke. And you don't want to fucking tap at nationals. You don't want to fucking tap. And a guy takes me down. He's got his arm under my chin. He's got me in a rear naked choke. And it's kind of hard to see everything sometimes with the gi. And I'm putting the gi over my head. And I'm starting to get spotty. And then I go out for a second. I come back. I go out and in for a couple times. I'm in and out. And I'm seeing the spots. But I'm like, well, I say maybe I'm going to pass out. Maybe if I know I can't get up, I'll tap. Referee calls us up. Craziest thing ever. I get up. I throw the guy with a big Pone Sanagi, and I win the match, and I go on to the next round of the Nationals. Like, that's how much judo does not want you to be on the ground. UFC needs to take a page from that. Jason.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you are the most dominant grappler in your weight division, as long as Islam Makhachev isn't in it, and you win a fight on points through grappling, can you call yourself the baddest motherfucker? Can you do that?
I completely understand what you're saying there. Yeah, it's a weird belt. Yeah, it's like why don't you stand with him? I get it, but also why can't Max get up? A third point. Why is the UFC still allowing
with the ground god? I mean, like
yeah.
Like what does Oliveira got cancer? Like, could they have just given him a more gimme fucking fight? You know?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, this is a weird. So I do want to get your opinion, and I think people's opinions are starting to change, and if they're not, they're going to be. He's not going for a submission right now. Do you stand him up, or do you make Max get out of this?
I stand him up. I mean, that lull they were in the first round where they just looked like a fucking National Geographic living exhibit for a few minutes, right?
Yeah.
They should have been stood up 5-6 times. But if I'm Dana, I do what Dana did when Anderson fought Damian Maia. I walk in and I hand the belt to fucking Charles's manager and walk out of the fucking cage. That's what the fuck I do. That's what I do. Fuck you.
Oh, he's definitely not going to be happy. I mean, he might leave here with the belt and his win purse, but yeah, it is not a good career move.
I mean, we're going into the fifth. You got to at least stand up for the fifth, right? Right? Like, I mean,
I would hope so.
Holloway's magic comes through a cumulative striking. So
yeah.
By historical basis, you shouldn't lose if his first striking round is the fifth round, right?
You would think.
So,
Max is a 12-1 underdog right now. Oh no, it just moved. It just moved. He's 14-1. 6 cents for every $6 you bet on Max right now, you will win 100.
If I'm Max,
I'm still not taking it.
I'm going full Bad News Bears with this. I'm walking out, and I am Kevin Butler, 1991 Chicago Bears, punt kicking that motherfucker dead in the balls. Just dead in the
I like it. I agree with King James here. He says, I'm all for the ground game. It's the lay and pray BS I hate. Yeah, I got to agree with Joe Rogan. I disagree with Joe Rogan on a lot of things these days. Oh, Charles going off to start the fifth here. Big knee to the body there from Max. Here we go. Oh, Max! Max stops the throw, and he ends up on top. Why didn't he stand up here, though?
Oh, you're ahead of me, Mikey. I gotta go.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right, Jason Kagan, everyone. 423, 22, 21, 420. Not only did Max stop the takedown, he ends up on top. You got to push away and stand up, though, now, dude. Just laying and praying. He's going to win by BS. His corner will never let him stand the last round. Are you kidding me? He says, Rick. Phil says, get up. Yes, get up. What the hell is going on here? What is happening to our UFC? We got Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira, and they are not fighting, boys. They are not fighting. The world is not healthy. Our Earth is not healthy. Maybe the hippies were right. We polluted the oceans. We polluted the air. We polluted the ground. Mother Earth is upset with us. And she's taking it out by destroying our sports. The physicality in the NBA. No more hitting in the NFL. And now we have two of the guys that were known as the baddest motherfuckers on the planet having gay sex with each other in a cage on national television. Now when Max stands up, Charles immediately jumps on the leg and drags Max back down. Guys, I don't know what to do right here. This fight goes 5 rounds, the same boring anticlimactic ending that seems to be foreboding into existence. There's going to be a lot of shit talk after this fight. Oh, between the Paramount crash and, oh, Jesus, Phil, goddamn hippies. Now he's got him with them damn legs again. Goddamn hip. Yeah. Let me wrap my legs around you like a man. Oh, Lord. I feel like Hank from King of the Hill needs to be commentating this to make it more interesting. Now, see, Bobby, this man here is being a homosexual. Don't you ever do that, Bobby. Suppose that was going to be a bad BMF fight eventually. But Max and Charles! Fucking Max and Charles! What is going on? What is going on with our world? And why is Mark Goddard just standing there and watching this for freaking... Almost glad I don't have eyes to witness such travesty. This is horrible, James. This is about one of the only things worse than watching this right now would be watching your parents have sex. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. Here's the thing, Charles has been fighting crazy and wanting to stand, and it hasn't been working out for him. I get it from a financial standpoint, from I want to be the champ, I want to win, whatever. I don't blame Charles at all. I blame the rules and I blame the referee, because he could be standing him up, and we need to have, it's 26. The sport is 33 years old. We need to have rules as to how long a guy can be on top of someone or be on the ground, not landing strikes, not going for submissions, before we stand it back up. Otherwise, we're going to become the Jiu-Jitsu fighting championships. And I don't think anybody wants to see that. We have that. It's more interesting. And there's a right hook from Charles there. Oh, and Charles puts his hand down with 5 seconds left. Max hits him with a big right hook at the... Oh, Max is pissed. Charles is trying to hug him and all this shit. Max is pissed. Oh, damn. He dented Max's head in. Look at the left side of Max's head. Maybe he's lucky that Charles didn't strike with him. He's got a black spot and a dent on his head. I think after 29 years in the UFC, Max would learn how to grapple by now. Co-main event was way more entertaining. Oh, yes, it is. Well, he could grapple well enough to not get submitted by Charles Oliveira, and that's better than 99.9% of the people on the planet. Just kidding, Scissor. But, yeah, stopping that judo, I got to credit almost everything. I'm sorry. Correct me if you think I'm wrong. I got to credit everything to judo. There's a nice Ochigari on the inside. Every single move that got this fight to the ground, there was zero wrestling. It's fucking judo. Now, don't blame judo for the referee not pulling Charles Oliveira off of Max for 5 minutes. Remember the good old days in UFC would make guys stand when ground games stalled out. Yep, Charles was working on the ground, striking and trying to get to the neck. Well, they implemented stand-ups for a reason. Remember in the very beginning of the UFC, like, oh, this is awesome. There's no rules. There's no, and it was great. And then, does anybody remember the dark ages of the UFC? And I want to say they start about UFC 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. And they go to, I don't know, maybe UFC 30. Because you have a bunch of matches. For one thing, they had to implement a time limit. They ended up doing a 25-minute time limit at first with no stop in between. Did they have a 25-minute? I know they had a 15. I think originally it was 25 minutes. Put Max on the White House card versus Chandler instead of Huffy now. No, put Charles on the White House card against Huffy instead of Chandler. So who can beat Charles for this belt now? If Makhachev moves up, has he fought Topuria? For the BMF, nobody.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC.
Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of people in this crowd that are not really happy that they paid hundreds and thousands of dollars to sit cage side for this right now, though. It's like if you had the greatest show on turf. These older guys remember the greatest show on turf, late 90s, early 2000s, Los Angeles Rams. Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Falk. Imagine these guys go out there in the Super Bowl and they refuse to pass. Oh, Charles kissing up to Max now. He doesn't want him to talk some shit. Max is always going to be professional. And Charles is professional.
I'm here with the winner and new BMF champion, Charles Oliveira.
Islam and Topuria would both beat Charles.
Charles, you've had an amazing career.
Oh, okay, yeah. Topuria, how did I forget that? Topuria knocked him out in the first round.
Just a complete, total dominant performance.
And of course, we know Islam submitted him. So, my theory is maybe this is to get ready for Ilia Topuria. Like, we're going to change this. We're going to change the style. We're going to get ready for Topuria. I remember Max ever having a boring fight ever. No! I just knew it. I didn't want to admit it, but I knew it. Well, when Jason called, this is where you go, and I said, my heart says Max, my brain says Oliveira. Here we go.
Did that bother you at all?
And when was the last time Charles Oliveira was booed? Never?
This is not important. We're all making money anyway. definitely do that. Well, you are in an incredible position now. You're one of the all-time greats. You're now the BMF champion. What is next for you, Charles? Do you have anything on your mind?
He said we're all making money. It is prize fighting. It's not what the fans want to hear, though.
Se tiver uma luta na Casa Branca, se você precisar de alguém para lutar pelo título, você sabe onde me encontrar. Olha só, essa foi a luta da noite, eu tenho certeza.
Hunter, you know, if there's another fight of the White House or anything for the title, you know where to find me. This was the fight of the night, of course. Listen, there's always room for you, sir.
That was not fight of the night.
It's an honor to call your fight. Congratulations, sir.
That was definitely not fight of the night. I mean, all that striking and not able to grapple, might be time to hang those gloves up. No, I think it was just a bad matchup for Max. It shows you that the route to the lightweight championship is probably not going to be through the Blessed Express.
Able to endure, able to withstand those submissions. It was incredibly impressive. What was the game plan coming in?
Frankie Chorizo in here?
Everything was surprising.
Frankie had messaged me. I haven't seen him.
Take a move, you know, but they came with a better game plan. You gotta give it up for
What's up, Jim?
guys.
Didn't think you guys were on. I searched a few times and didn't see you. Oh, sorry, Jim. I did put it in the chat. Aren't you in our Facebook chat?
I'll come back, whoop somebody's ass, and be right in title contention again. You ain't seen that he's done. I ain't done yet. I'm gonna see Mr. Oliveira again, bro. That's for sure.
Spoken like a true champion.
Nobody wants to see that again, Max. Sorry.
Classic defeat as you might expect. Hero on one side.
Well, sorry, Jim. I felt bad. I put the fights of friends. I put the hashtag fights of friends.
His mother Rosanna also here.
I'm an experienced vet. Struggle with Olive on the ground. Oh, yeah. Almost nobody's better than Oliver on the ground. Islam, that's the only guy. Literally the only guy active in the UFC that's better than Charles on the ground is Islam Makhachev.
Here in Las Vegas. What a night for the future Hall of Famer. Hits keep on coming the rest of the way in March. Next Saturday it is UFC Fight Night.
I don't know. It's got to be hard to hype that. Can you really? Is UFC going to be excited about that? Is what it is. He just squeezed Max all over the octagon. Yeah, and like I said, what I was impressed with most, the judo, like Charles had some beautiful judo in there, and if you haven't been doing judo for years, like yeah, you can stop all the submissions. You're not going to stop those throws. Trust me, you're not going to stop those throws. I mean, the repetition that you go through for each one of those throws is no different than the repetitions and intricacies of different submissions. As Max has faced wrestlers. I don't know if he's ever faced a judo guy like this. And honestly, Charles might have the best MMA judo in the game. Again, in the history of the game. Bad UFC streak continues. Let's hope Olberg versus Yuri brings it. And, I mean, the co-main event was not bad. It wasn't like the fight you want to show a new fight fan to get him into UFC. But it wasn't bad. Oh, Sufa Boxing Championship. I don't know. 6 p.m. tomorrow. I might watch a little bit of it. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, boys. Yeah, I seen that, but could not see it on YouTube. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll make sure and put a link in there next time. That's crazy. I've been pushing it off, Jim, but I believe that YouTube hates us so much. I'm going to make another channel. I still want to use this one, especially from when we really want it. You know, we'll just come on and say whatever the hell we want to. Man, I can't believe that just happened. So dude. Me and Wyatt have been talking, going back and forth for a month now. Well, longer than that, but we've really been going back and forth the last month about how the UFCs and just Major League sports in general have fallen off a cliff. High-end Sambo is the only disciple that trumps Olive's ground game. All right, guys. Hey, it was fun. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Sorry, we can't make the main event better. It is what it is. Have a good night, Josh. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.